All right. Think about it. We'll start with basic warm-ups. So finding your vertical. Breath is in belly. And the owl gazes backwards, palms parallel, open the chest. Oh. Back to center for now. Horse stance doesn't have to be too low. We're just going to bring the hands in and then down. And again, remember, you just want to have a slight extension, straighten the legs, and then sit. Just waking up the body. And again. More. And now opposite direction. So we raise the hands, turn, reach up, and bring it to the dantian. And again. And back to center. Bring the feet in. And now. Swimming dragons. Separating heaven and earth. So now we turn the palms, stretch, look up, and come back to center. Palms, stretch, look up, and back. And facing. Now, bend forward. So, from here, straighten the legs, and the inhale, and then roll down. And hang, relaxing neck and shoulders. And come back up. Unrolling the spine, hands up, kidneys lean back. And back to center. And back. Knees bent, hips tucked. And again. Straight legs. Oh. Now back up. Hands on the kidneys, lean back. Oh. Back to center. And again. Oh. And back up. Hands on the kidneys, lean back. Oh. One more time. This time we're going to go swing from foot to foot. Open up the hips and straighten the legs. Oh. And gently swing. And back to center. And come back up. Hands on kidneys, lean back. And back to center. Now carry the tiger. Reach up. Drop the arms to shoulder height. Reach back. Again. And hold, basic posture. Knees are bent, hips are tucked. And drop. Cow gazing at the moon, so palms out. And twist, keeping the hips square to front. Look between your hands and back to center. Other side. Sure. Oh. Oh. Set. Oh, back to center. Let's do balance. So from here, shift and turn. So there's no weight on that front foot. Knees are bent, hips are tucked. Find the vertical connecting corner of the head to the foot. Face front. Shift. Turn. In. Face front. Shift. Turn. Pick up them. Knees bent. Hips tucked. Make sure you're not leaning back. And drop. Face front. Shift. Turn. Pick up the other. And drop. Face front. Shift. Turn. Pick up the hands and the so the back is rounded. Knees are bent. Hips are tucked. And drop. Face front. Shift. Turn. Pick up hands in. And drop. Face front. Back to center. Now play the people. So shift. Turn. Slide the hand to the ankle, forehead to the knee. And sweep up. And swing back to center. Shift. Turn. And down and up. Face front. Shift. Oh. Oh. Horse stance. inner thigh stretch. And sitting up. Bear shaking its tail. So turn, sweep to the other side, look over the shoulder, and then back to front. Turn, sweep, and look. There we go. Straight. Hold. 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 Fine. Squat. Toes down. And switch. Toes up. And switch. And back to center. Walk. All right. So let's do the first two of the basic push hands exercises, which is horizontal arm sweeps and vertical arm sweeps. So starting with the back, and what we're going to do is sit down and bring the hips square. Knees bent. There's no weight on that front foot. Rise up. So rear foot and hips point to the diagonal. Sit down. Hips point to the front. And the hands are doing the horizontal arm sweep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Switch. Rear foot to the diagonal, hip start to the diagonal, sit down to the front, rise up to the diagonal, all the way down the rear. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And switch. Same thing, reverse. Vertical arm sweep. Start sitting down, rise up. Sit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. Start sitting down and we rise up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So those are the first two basic push-hands exercises. And so you can take a look at the first of the basic push-hands, 2-person exercises. They're very simple. You're going to do exactly the same thing. Push on the opposite shoulders. So the left foot is back, and you push right shoulder, and I can actually do it like this, push. And the idea is to preserve the connection between the shoulder and the hip. So if I push on the shoulder, I'm sitting down. And second, so one thing is physical, preserving the structure of the body so that a push on the shoulder is transferred to the hip, which then goes into the foot. The other one is mental, which is to relax and allow your partner to push you. Right? So you only move. This should be a very lazy exercise. You only move as much as you're pushed. People just break the rhythm from time to time to make sure your partner doesn't get into a rhythm of doing this. Instead is relaxing and allowing you to push. So, and now we're switching. Then we simply switch. So I'm going to push on the shoulder, and I'm going to try to relax. I'm just be very relaxing exercise. It should be. This only works if the hips are tucked, so that I can connect the spine, the hips, and then being pushed. That energy goes into the leg. The spiraling energy goes into the leg. All right, and then we switch legs. And we do the same on the other side because it will feel weird. So. This one's been nice and slow. It's not about shoving. There should be no smacking. It's just you place your hand on the shoulder and you push gently. And to really get that sense of the energy crossing the body, going from shoulder to hip, shoulder to hip. Also the spring in the leg, so that when I push, when I finish pushing, immediately come back up. Right, so you don't get stuck at the bottom of the push. You just spring back up. There's an element of sticking so that the shoulder, so when I push and I retreat, that shoulder actually follows down. So, you push them. Notice that the person pushing, we're using proper positioning for the weight. It's transferred onto the front foot. Again, we're maintaining the diagonal. So she's pushing with this hand, weight is on the other foot. Shifting forward. Switch again. So this time, I'm going to push on the opposite shoulder. So now I'm pushing on the same shoulder, and so I'm on the same side as the rear foot. So that means that she's going to rise up. So basically we're doing vertical arm swings. Right? So you'll notice that because I'm using this hand now, I'm pushing off my rear leg as well. Trick and the difficulty is to thinking of going up, not back. So again, we're spiraling. So you can do this as lazily as you want. This is your chance to just really do nothing with the person being pushed. Let yourself be moved by your partner. The only place you should feel it is in your leg. Switch. So same thing. And I'm going to be pushing here. So one of the things, by doing this, we can see the difference between horizontal arm sweeps and vertical arm sweeps. And one of the reasons why it exists. So if I'm being pushed on this shoulder, go ahead. So if you push, I'm going to turn, and this is horizontal arm sweeps, right? I'm going to turn and just kind of scream into the ground. That's the way the body position is. But if we do vertical arm sweeps, which means I'm pushing on this shoulder, if I do the same thing and allow myself to turn, immediately, see, I'm actually overturning. Now my back is to her, which is not good. So we're doing vertical arm sweeps because we want to make sure that at the end of the push is now going through me instead of making me turn. So that's why I don't want to do horizontal arm sweeps when I'm being pushed here. I want to do vertical arm sweeps. Notice what it does, it keeps me in line with the push. So if we do it with a little more power, right? So push, see, by thinking vertical, I'm letting the energy go through me. If we do on the other shoulder, when we go and push, I can actually do horizontal arm sweep without as much worry, especially since I can transfer that power into my partner right there. So that's why there's a difference. There's a slight mechanical difference between horizontal arm sweep and vertical arm sweep. Vertical prevents you from overturning when your body position is on, because I'm rising up on that leg. So if I keep turning, I'm now spiraling off position. If I'm going in the opposite direction, I don't have that problem because this leg is here, right, to prevent me from turning more. Right, so I'm going down into the ground. Right, so I can turn all the way. Well, I'm not going to turn as much because I have this leg here. Here, if I keep turning, I'm off balance. So we're doing horizontal as we sit and vertical as we rise up. Right? This just has to do with not turning too much, and then your back is to your partner, and that is really easy to push you off balance. That's the difference between horizontal and vertical arm sweeps. And what we want to do them. All right. I think that's enough for now. Let's do Celestial Tiger. Okay. Celestial Tiger to finish this off. So remember, we'll do this 3 times. So knees bent, hips tucked, finding vertical. Breath into the belly. And raise the arms. Shoot. Hold. Arms down. Shoot. Hold. Arms up. Shoot. Hold. Then goes out. Shoot. Hold. Arms up. Shoot. Hold. Pointing up. Shoot. Hold. Drop the arms, open the chest, the heavens. Oh. Reach back. Shoot. Squat. Oh. Shoot. Oh. Bring your hands over the head. Shoot. Oh. And again. Shoot. Oh. Shoot. Oh. Shoot. Oh. 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 side area. Shooting hands up to hip height. Hold. Down. Hold. Palms bring hands up. Hold. Down. Hold up. Hold. Hold. Oh, hands on belly. Feet together. Opposite side. Lift it up. That's what we got. Checking ahead and Tai Chi for more newsletter, all of that good stuff, teacher training, all that. So headandtaichi.com. Ciao.